Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Most important, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Like is very important, and comment is obviously very important. But yeah, today is gonna be a very quick conversation. Today we speak about an article. I feel like I give you all of you a lot of this information already. So sometimes I feel like I'm a reporter, but I'm not a reporter. So the information I get sometimes from Soccerlat, do my kickoff, Eat Disky TV, Far Post, Unplayable, all of these places. I get my information from those kind of areas and then I bring them to you. But basically, Eat Disky TV has shortlisted some names that they are saying Chiefs is going to be talking to, and these are the shortlisted coaches. And you guys already know these coaches because why? Because yours truly has already told you about these coaches. So Chiefs is going to be trying to start speaking to these coaches. Two of the coaches have a problem, and I'll mention those coaches. Actually, I'll mention them as the last coaches because they still have teams. So let's start with the two coaches who don't have teams and who are not attached. Mushin Etugra. And there's four coaches. Mushin Etugra, coach number one. Before I get into machine, I would like to remind you, subscribe, like, and comment. It's very important. And for those who want to be a member, guys, I would like to say shout out to the following. Shout out to Temba Sbusiso Shezi Kabo. So he is the first number one member. So he contributes to the channel every month because he enjoys what the channel does. So thank you to that. And that actually helps me actually, in my journey to give back to the fans. So I whatever funds I get from personal or the channel, I try to do things, make the channel better, grow the channel, etc. So yeah, with that, let's get into it. First is Mushin Etugral. So Mushin Etugral, let's kick it to it. He is a free agent. He has coached Chiefs in the past. He's a very ruthless coach, etc. Why he left Chiefs? I think there was a time where he left Chiefs because he had family emergencies in Turkey, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that wasn't Chiefs. I can't recall. But there was a time he had to leave South Africa to go overseas to take care of some business. But sometimes there's bad results. And someone actually asked me in the comments to say, why would you want Mushin if he has been fired before in other teams for having bad results? Because it's the same as hiring Middendorp. Middendorp has had bad results in other teams, and other teams he has helped survive relegation. But it doesn't mean he's a good coach. It just means that there are some teams he can motivate to survive, and then generally he just can't do anything. So in that, I do have to agree. For me personally, I would not pick Mushin Etikral, but I like him as a coach. Mushin is the kind of person I would put in my structures of my team. As I've always said, we need the kind of minds of Mushin who take no nonsense, etc., because this family business vibe is not working. Next coach number two. So coach number two is Raul Caneda. This is the guy who is best friends. I don't want to say best friends, but we are going to say best friends just for the sake of the channel. With Pep Guardiola, so he speaks to Manchester City. He's a Spanish coach. He has coached a lot of teams. Not coached. Yes, he has coached Cristiano Ronaldo's team in Saudi Arabia before Ronaldo and them went there, but he just has an overall losing record. And a lot of you know from my conversation about him yesterday, I said, me personally, I would not hire this guy as the Kaizer Chiefs coach. I would hire him as the Kaizer Chiefs technical director to restructure Chiefs in a way where we can one day be a Manchester City, from youth structure all the way to senior structure, how we play football, and he will help us select the coach, whether it be a Spanish or whatever, but someone who knows how to get that work out. So me personally, this Raul Caneda, I would make sure, if I was Chiefs, I would make sure I get him into the team by hook or crook to fix the structures. Why do I say this? Before Pep, Manchester City was struggling to get the best out of their youth development and etc. But now you see the likes of Phil Foden. There's this boy who went to Chelsea, I forgot his name, and then this new, like, there's a lot of new young boys coming through, and Pep is using them really well, and they're excelling. So that's why I would outside Raul Caneda. But yeah, those are the two free agents, meaning that those are the two coaches who are easier to sign, right? They are easier to sign. But now let's get into the ones who are difficult to sign. And that is going to be Pito and Nabi. Let's start with Pito. Pito is harder to sign because he still is by a coach at Al Wadad, but he's the more easier of Pito and Nabi because he's getting bad results at Al Wadad, and his team currently may be looking to release him. The only thing that is different, and Pito and Nabi are actually funny when I say this, they want the same, they will want the same things when they join Chiefs. They don't join alone. They have staff that they want to join with because they trust their people. They don't want to trust your people. So Pito will come, and we know Pito's body of work in South Africa. We already know Pito, Supersport, Pito. Oh, he did coach Bafana, but like very slight, very limited. They didn't really give him a chance. And then we saw the piece that he did with Sundowns and obviously Al Ahly, and then he went to the Saudi League and promoted another team. Al Ali, also called Al Ali, promoted that team to the first division. Then they fired him because they're like, we don't do the blacks. We want to have the beautiful white people of Europe to coach our team because black people, yeah, they don't like black people, but they will use you anyway. That is the Pito story. Last one is Nabi. So Nabi apparently is doing well in his new team. And a lot of people were laughing at Navi, saying, hey, he was crying about technical team, but he joined this team alone without his technical staff, etc. And then this is what I have to say to those people. There are teams you can join without a technical team, and there are teams you can't join without a technical team because of how you know a team is structured. A team like Chiefs that is a family business and has too many voices in it, to sabotage you, you have to have a technical team so you can put control. Then there are some other teams that give you enough control to do what you have to do. So that's why I say with that, I don't really read too much into it. But with Nabi, apparently in the 7 or 8 games he's played, I'm not sure, he has collected about 14 points. Oh no, the 6 games he has played, apparently has collected 14 points and is 1 point behind the log leaders of the league is in, I think, in Tunisia. So the only difficult about Nabi is that Nabi is going to have a release clause in his contract where Chiefs will have to pay to get him. But also, will Nabi really want to go to Chiefs, who didn't believe in him and now want to believe in him when he doesn't have a preseason? So it's like when he had a chance to coach Kaizer Chiefs with a full preseason, his technical staff, Chiefs was like, sorry, but Tina's dealing now, and that's great. Now he's doing well. Chiefs will come be like, Ish, you know what, my brother? We wanted to tell you that we were playing this Lala. We were playing. Please come and coach us. So the guy will be like, Kaizer Chiefs, the way they do business is not serious. In my deals, I ask for my technical team because I already saw Gutabo, other Zwane and stuff are not good enough for the job and they can easily sabotage me. And I want to work with people I trust. So that's the thing about what Nabi wants. Nabi and Pito want the same thing. They won't come to Chiefs and just work with Dylan Shepard, Kevin Johnson, Zwane, because they understand that to get the product you want, you need the people you trust. And that is the fact of the matter. You get people you trust. And people will be like, come on, Chiefs is a big team. I'm like, guys, this also happens in South Africa. Right now, what is trending, things like Amapiano. These Amapiano guys, who manages them? It's their best friends or people who they really trust. They won't get just Utabo who works back opposite to come management where they don't know what if Tabo will chow their money or Tabo will sabotage them or kind of thing. So they need to make sure that they get the people they trust. And that's the same with coaching a brand like Kaizer. Let me tell you something, guys. You can fail anywhere else, but failing at Chiefs dents your record. Why do I say this? Kevin Hunt failed at Chipper, but no one cares. But the fact that Kevin Hunt's CV will say he failed at Kaizer Chiefs, that will be the biggest blemish on Kevin Hunt's record for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life, it will be known that Kevin Hunt failed at a big team like Kaizer Chiefs. So you need to understand what you're dealing with, guys. When you are Chiefs, you are dealing with a beast. A beast. So yeah, so when Nabi and Pito come to Chiefs, they know they have to deal with a beast. So they want people who are going to help them deal with this beast. So that's what I have to say there. But anyway, guys, please subscribe, like, and yeah, comment. And yeah, let's get things going. We need these coaches now. Like before December, we need these coaches in our team because things must happen, Baba. Subscribe and like.